That's right. Okay, there's a couple of them. There's that one, and then there's another one.
Yeah. We were like babies, honestly. So good. So
And here's
skinny
the
as
other one.
well.
Yeah, well, we were all skinnier. Look at that.
Yeah. The looks. My grumpy face.
You mean like today?
Oh yeah, I mean nothing changes.
Nothing
It
changes.
will also never change. So
You're just better looking now. I guess the biggest question that I had for you was, I mean, you played together once in the junior. I think you only played against each other once. Did you know each other pretty well back then? And if so, how do you develop a bit of a friendship, in the juniors?
yeah, we know each other since like under 12, like TARP, and
Way
under
back.
14 TARP. So we like did everything together, and then
We like put our first mascaras on.
yes, she teach me how to put my mascara on for the first time.
That was even before everybody had Anna Konjuh perfect eyebrow envy.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're upset with our obsession with your eyebrows. That was the
I
thing.
saw that tweet as well, like 2017, I think.
Yeah.
Because Naomi tweeted it, and then you went to dinner without me.
Yes, exactly.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was good times.
Does it feel like 10 years since then, or 2
No.
years, or 20? Like
Too.
It's like 2 to 4
Yeah.
like maximum.
Yes.
Time flies.
It feels like it was a while ago.
because you were 14 and you were just 15, and you were still
Yes,
14.
yes, you were still 14 still.
And you were gone. You were out of the game so many times because of surgeries and everything else. And they say about tennis friendships, especially in women's tennis, they're hard anyways. But I think a lot of it has to do with seeing each other all the time. How do you keep up a relationship or friendship when one of you just sort of disappears for 3-4 years? Do you?
we
it's
kept
just
in
this-
touch.
But I think it's the same when we see each other. Then nothing
nothing
changes,
changes,
even
exactly.
when we don't have to text like every day.
And I feel
But
like that is the friendship, like even if you don't talk for whatever, a couple months, years, when you see each other, nothing's changed.
Yeah, that's what a real friendship is.
Yeah. And so it's just, it's hard, as you said, on tour, but I think when we go on court and if we do play each other, it's just competitive at that time, and then once we shake hands, we go back to how it was. So I feel like that's healthy for the sport, that's healthy for the relationship, and we're just enjoying it.
When you were 14, 15, did you think that the road to get here 10 years later was going to be as complicated and dramatic at times as it was for both of you?
yeah, because we got up so fast. So people would say, oh, for them it hasn't been complicated at all. But I think like in every sport, every athlete at the time has complications and injuries. So I think it's completely normal. Maybe with us it happened when we were young, but maybe with some other players it's going to come later, or they're going to just come later to the tour and have injuries while they were juniors, or while they were not in the public eye so much, So I guess because we were just like with 16 we played Wimbledon, so I guess we are playing also tennis for a long time. So we are 25 now, but we are like on the tour for the 8th or 9th year. So I think it's pretty normal. So it's not like we've been injured like much more than everybody else.
Because we've been in the public eye for a much longer probably than them. So.
When you saw what happened to Anna, do you worry that's going to happen to you? I mean, do you relate it to your own situation? Do you consider yourself lucky, maybe in a way that you didn't have as many struggles with injury?
I don't know, because obviously when you see someone struggling, you are never happy for them, obviously. But I don't think if you know that's going to happen to you. Tennis is a pretty safe sport compared to other sports, first of all, and
almost no concussions.
And
Almost.
second, I think it's a matter of time. Injuries just happen to everyone. I think you just take it as an athlete. You don't. Of course you are sad and devastated, but it's normal. Like, we have to accept it. Like, there is no one career that has ended without not injuring or
It's either you hope it's old age, but it's usually an injury.
2 surgeries as well. Ask one person that hasn't had a surgery. So
It's part of a sport.
How did you come together to play here? How did that happen?
I actually asked her a couple months ago.
Really?
She wants
Indian
to,
Wells as well.
Yeah, like going for the good old days, just to try, because it's like a 2-week tournament. So
didn't get in.
They would try the Indian Wells. Yeah, we were like first out or something.
Yeah.
And then here as well, but then we got a wild card. So it's been fun.
Are you impressed with how she's able to come back to almost the top 50 from basically
I mean,
nowhere.
Yeah, but she came back here last year and
Yeah.
she had like this amazing run and she beat everyone. And I mean, I was not surprised because I know like she's an amazing player, and I mean in junior she was giving me a hard time, but I just
We
cannot.
split juniors, come on.
Yeah, we split juniors.
Let's be honest now.
But I mean, I'm just impressed with how much power she has every time. Like I know her for so long, but like today in practice, I was like, how does she do that? And like for 10 years, I'm wondering how she just hits that serve.
And you're not going to give her your secret? No.
I mean, it's not a secret. And then I ask her like, how do you have such nice hands? You know, the lobs in the matches. I'm like, I cannot play that. So it's just we are like half and half.
Yeah,
Mix and match.
Now that you've done it, and now that you know, hopefully we'll be playing many more of the same tournaments going forward. Do you hope maybe you will get the band back together for a few more doubles experiences together?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is tough to get in. Like, we don't have a good doubles
Really tough.
ranking, and I mean, with the singles, we try to get in. Sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. But when we can, for sure, we will try. And I mean, it's not our priority to play doubles because obviously you see how well do you play singles, and maybe if you need some doubles matches. So I think it's always going to be spontaneous. But I hope that sometimes.
But this always some best things are spontaneous.
Yes.
And on the plus side, at least we'll be able to see each other. We're able to see each other a little more often now than you were a few years ago.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but on the tour, I think we're like a big circus. We see each other every week.
Big circus is a good way to put it.
Yeah, it is though. We come to one destination, we play, and then we go to the next.
Pack it up and go to the next city. Yeah. Great, thank you guys.